Kyiv under attack as African leaders visit on peace mission. 7 African leaders will meet President Zelensky in Kyiv on Friday before making their way to Russia for talks on Saturday. The visit comes amid escalating tensions and violence in eastern Ukraine, where pro-Russian separatists have been fighting government forces since 2014. Capsized boat had 100 children in hold, BBC told. Survivors from a fishing boat that sank off Greece say as many as 750 people may have been on board, including about 100 children who were locked in the hold. The boat was carrying migrants and refugees from Africa and the Middle East who were trying to reach Europe. At least 78 people have drowned and hundreds are still missing. U.S. military will have unimpeded access to Papua New Guinea bases under new security deal. The U.S. and Papua New Guinea have signed a deal that gives the U.S. exclusive use of parts of PNG's military bases, as well as unimpeded access to its airspace and waters. The deal is seen as a counter to China's growing influence in the Pacific region, where it has been investing in infrastructure and development projects. Outrage in Guatemala as crusading journalist given 6-year prison term. José Rubián Zamora, a prominent journalist and critic of corruption and human rights abuses in Guatemala, has been convicted and sentenced to 6 years in prison on money laundering charges that press freedom groups say were trumped up. Zamora, 66, is the founder and president of the newspaper El Periódico, which has exposed several scandals involving former presidents and officials. David Van says he doesn't agree with decision to remove him from Liberal Party room. Senator David Van, who was accused of sexual assault by a former staffer, has hit back at his removal from the Liberal Party room, saying he does not agree with the decision and that he is innocent until proven guilty. Van was suspended by the party after an investigation by the Department of Finance found that he had breached the ministerial standards of conduct by failing to report the allegation to the Prime Minister's office. McGregor accused of sex assault after NBA game. UFC star Conor McGregor is facing a civil lawsuit alleging that he sexually assaulted a woman in a hotel room after attending an NBA game in Los Angeles in December 2020. The woman, who is suing under a pseudonym, claims that McGregor invited her to his room at the Beverly Hills Hotel, where he forced himself on her and choked her until she lost consciousness. McGregor's lawyer has denied the allegations and said they are motivated by money. iPhone maker to shift to cars as US-China ties sour. Foxconn, the Taiwanese company that makes iPhones and other electronic devices for Apple and other brands, is planning to diversify into electric vehicles as it faces increasing pressure from the US-China trade war and rising labor costs. Foxconn has announced partnerships with several carmakers, including Fisker, Stellantis and Byton, and aims to produce 10% of the world's electric vehicles by 2025. Pope Francis leaves hospital after surgery. Pope Francis has been discharged from hospital 10 days after undergoing surgery for an inflamed colon. The 84-year-old pontiff appeared in good spirits as he left the Gemelli Hospital in Rome, waving to well-wishers and thanking the medical staff. He will continue his recovery at his residence in the Vatican, where he is expected to resume his regular activities soon. 3 dead and dozens injured in Texas tornado. A powerful tornado ripped through parts of Texas on Thursday night, killing 3 people and injuring dozens more. The tornado damaged homes, businesses and power lines in Ellis County, south of Dallas, where authorities declared a state of disaster. The National Weather Service said the tornado had winds of up to 140 miles per hour, 225 kilometers per hour, and was rated EF3 on the enhanced Fujita scale. Trump indicted again. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has been indicted by a grand jury in New York on charges of fraud and conspiracy related to his business dealings before he took office. The indictment alleges that Trump and his company inflated the value of their assets to obtain loans and tax benefits, while deflating them to reduce their tax liability. Trump has denied any wrongdoing and called the investigation a witch hunt.